We're in Philadelphia, home of perhaps the most iconic expansion team, the Broad Street Bullies, the Flyers. Tension so thick you can cut it with a knife. The Ducks have won the draw, and we are now underway. Moves it to Carlson. Looks to make a play over to Svechkov. Gains the zone from the right. Sends it in on the attack. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. The Ducks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Quick pass to McTavish. Oh, it stays out! Whoa!
I don't know how it stayed out. Neither do the fans in this building, no matter who you're cheering for. You gotta give kudos to that save, James. We thought it was in the back of the net, so did everyone else. They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Philadelphia is looking to break out. They've got the defense outnumbered. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Quick feed to Granlund. To his teammate. There's a save. Demko's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
It's always a little nerve-wracking when you're traded to a new team and you're playing in your first game, especially because you want to find chemistry, and sometimes you can overthink it, try and pass it too much because you're trying to be unselfish. I think you just got to get out there, be yourself, skate the game, think the game, play the game the way you know how.
The Flyers are on the attack and makes the save. Whoa! Scores! And just like that, we've got our first of the game. Now they're going to have a broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did. Well, this is a goal, and it exemplifies that speed kills, in particular through the neutral zone. I mean, you get an odd man rush, and everyone's moving as you cross the blue line. You have numbers. You're going to make your opponent pay.
The Flyers get on the board here first. I'm not surprised, Cheryl. This team has been buzzing already.
Oh, they've been buzzing, but most importantly, James, they've been dialed in. You can see it in their intensity right from the puck drop and their first few strides all over the ice. They've been incredible to start this game.
There's a shot, and there's the save.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react. If you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Moves it quickly over to Sanheim. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And he's ridden off the puck. Here's a short pass to Sanheim. Here's a sharp angle shot. Dostal's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Still lots of time left here in this frame. We got a 1-0 game to this point. The Flyers win the faceoff. Taken by Konechny. Fantastic save!
Dostal's able to get to position and negate that dangerous slot shot.
They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Face-off coming up here, and Cheryl, let's see if they can keep that momentum going.
No question about it, James. We know where the momentum lies right now after some sustained pressure, heavy forecheck, lots of shots going to the net. The goaltender is fatigued. You want to make sure that you can continue to apply that pressure and see if you can squeak one by.
The Flyers continue to lead midway through the first. They have really put on an offensive clinic so far. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Denied by the goaltender. Back-to-back saves there.
Demko's found his rhythm here, James. Looking real nice in his crease the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Past the halfway mark of this period, the Flyers have taken a 1-0 lead. Philadelphia's won the draw, and they'll go to work. He scores! Nice job to finish there.
on paper. Well, a real great job by the net front player here, looking back, seeing where the eyes of the goaltender are, and moving accordingly. But if you're the goaltender, you got to out-battle the net front player. You got to find a way to bob and weave and to stop that puck.
The Flyers extend the lead by 2 here in period number 1.
Well, I really like their play up to this point in the first period here, James. I mean, they've got themselves a 2-goal cushion because they've been relentless on the puck. But now it's about continuing to be urgent, not getting complacent, and sitting back, continue to attack.
The Ducks look to start the transition game. Lacks into the offensive zone. Sealer's taking it from his own end. Lays into the body. Picked up along the wall by Hillison. Gaining steam here on the attack. Here's a chance, sends it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Gets the puck in deep. Anaheim's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it to Mijatovic. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Sanheim's got it along the boards. Heads to the back of the net. Wrap around a tip denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, he'd sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter was going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
Stretch pass.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Can't get a hold of that pass. Taken along the wall by Minchikov. That's moved up ahead. Moves the puck. Great save from in tight. Oh, no! Knocked as it goes off the outside of the post. From off the wall and onto his stick. Into the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Glove save by Dostal.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Philadelphia's execution has been on point so far here in this first period. Couturier's won the draw. That's off a stick. Hicketts takes the puck. Puts it in deep. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Here they come on the rush. Takes it to the front. Anaheim's got the puck. Pinned up along the boards. The fans score! So I guess they won, saved by the Bill.
That's the momentum. In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward. Often players don't get points on this play, James, because by the time it happens, the puck is touched many times, but it is all about the start. It is about the poke check, good defensive presence that transitions into offense.
Philadelphia's offense is shining bright tonight. Everything they put on net seems to find the back of it, and they lead it late in the first. Slides it on over to Vetrano. First 20 minutes of play is in the books. Both teams get a chance to refresh and reset, and we'll be back with second period action in no time.
Drop your plastic cups, bottles, and clean paper products in the Flame Clean recycling bins located throughout the area. Thank you for joining us.
Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. Here we go. Lots of time left in this one, but certainly a lopsided affair to this point. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
The Flyers came ready to play in that opening frame, James. They dominated possession. They were first to the puck, and they really set the pace in terms of their skating ability and their movement of the puck. They just need to manage that puck in the second and keep this game in their hands.
And that goes off a player in front. Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass.
James, these are real difficult games to play in, and it's real difficult to maintain emotional control when you're getting blown out in a game, and I think this hit is really just a product of frustration. Terry's the one to lead the comeback here. He's the captain of this team with an offensive zone face-off. No better way to create some momentum than get one on the board.
Oh, that's it. Scores! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they can get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Handles the puck. Quick pass to York. They've got some momentum here. Makes the save.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
Philadelphia's really put the pressure on here offensively, and they lead in the second. And they win the draw here in their own end. Over the line they come. Here's a shot, and that one's turned away. Picking up some steam at center ice. Quick shot! Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Quick feed to Gauthier. Sends it across. Quick stop! Oh, that's a huge stop by Demko.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Kairu's moving the puck through his own zone. Grabbed along the boards by Dorofeev. Moves it quickly over to Marchenko. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Blocked in traffic. And he's got that one.
Such an impressive save, James. And I love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position. It's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
Philadelphia's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, that goes off the mask. He keeps it out using his head on that play.
I don't think he had time to get his head out of the way, and that one hits his mask. You got to give it to the quality of mask nowadays. If that happened a few years ago, ooh, that would hurt even more.
Gains the zone. Here he is with the backhander. And a great save.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination, have his eyes on the prize the whole time, and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net. That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net. Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Past the midway mark in this period. It's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. Quick shot! Great save by the goaltender on that one. Carlson stick handling in his own zone. And he passes it up ahead to Terry. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Tosses it to Svechkov. Sends it into the offensive zone. Scrum along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Carlson. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck now. Here's a short pass to Terry. Fires it! Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, this is just a great save from the slot area. I mean, he recognizes where that puck's going. He gives the top of the net, but he takes it away.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. The Dvorak's won it in their own end. Drysdale's got the puck in his own zone. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Here's a chance behind the net. And that one's denied. Picked up along the boards by Sidorov. Moves it to Abruzzese. Passes it to Mijatovic. Fires it into the offensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Konechny. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Just wide of the net. Puck picked up by Hellison. Passes it over to Mijatovic. Shot! Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave of momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Anaheim's got one back here late in period number 2. Now, can they even things up?
They need to get the equalizer, and the best way to do it is stay connected as a 5-player unit. They did real well in that scenario, in that last sequence to get that goal. They'll need to continue where they left off.
Second intermission approaching quickly here. Quick pass to Kyrou. Skates across the blue line. Shot! And not much on that one. Picked up along the wall by Couturier. Let's it go! Big-time blocker stop by Dostal! We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner.
Join us for our next team practice, which will be open to the public. Admission is simply by donation, with all proceeds going to local charities.
Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. And with the puck being dropped, here we go. The clock is running here on period number 3. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
The Ducks really haven't played well through 40 minutes of play, James, and they need to change the mindset, refocus in this third period if they want to get back in this game. And it's going to start with puck retrieval, having some urgency around it to be able to get it and hold on to it. I mean, they haven't had any possession time.
Quick feed to Carlson. Fires it on net with the stop. Moves it quickly over to Sealer. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Marchenko. And that's blocked away. He says, let's get physical on that play. They score!
Wait, hang on here. They're waving it off immediately. This is not going to count, James. The goaltender had no chance of playing that puck. This is going to be goaltender interference.
They've got to be mindful to stay calm. I know the call went against them, but we're about to drop the puck here again. Dishes it to Hellison. Jostles the puck loose. Here's a short pass to Gauthier. Shot! Oh, a clutch save!
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
And that play's neutralized. Hellison's lugging the puck. The Flyers have it against the wall. Gets it to the other point. Comes up with the stop. They go on the attack through center. Shot! Gets in front of it. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Drysdale's playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going. And when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Oh, look at this chance. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender.
Andre's last chance is going to ring off the post here, James. He is frustrated, looking up at the stands, up at the sky right now. He can't believe he didn't put it in the net.
Philadelphia's played one of their best games this season. They continue to dominate in the shot department and lead it here in the third. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Here we go, on-man rush here. And that shot dies in traffic. The Flyers scoop it up along the boards. Takes it at center. Shakes off the coverage. Denies him in front. Dos Stahl's going to hang on to the puck and get a stoppage in play.
Nothing gives confidence to a team more than a big save, and he's been doing it all night, James.
Here in the back half of this period, the Flyers are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. Sealer's got it along the wing. Takes a shot. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Dostal!
Stahl's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that, but he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Couturier's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Moves it to Minchikov. And it's a quick pass to McTavish. Moves it on over to Dorofeev. And he sidesteps the check there. Quick pass to Terry. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Anaheim's got it in the defensive zone. Oh, you'll win respect for your teammates doing that. What a block. The Ducks played along the wing. Philadelphia's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Quick feed to Sealer. Now a quick pass to Svechkov. He got all of that one. Taken along the wall by Zellweger. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Dumps the puck in. Angles it over to Dadonov. He carries the puck up along the wing.
But this time of the game, you know the coach is in your ear. You got to find a way to make a good puck decision. Get it in deep. Don't give up anything offensively. Philadelphia's top line has been just that tonight. They've contributed offensively, and they're a reason they're in the lead.
Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Makes the save. From along the wall. A shot. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Oh, and a great heads-up play to force the turnover by Marchenko. Feeds the puck over to Petrie. Quick pass across to Sidorov. Pass stolen in the open ice. Passes it over. Picks off the feed. He got all of that hit on the play. Philadelphia's ready to go on the attack. Michkov's got it in the offensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Glendening. Huge steal at his own end. Here's an odd-man rush. That's gloved by Demko.
You see goaltenders working on reaction time all the time. Why? For shots like this, you just have to react. It's instincts that make the save.
Demko's gonna hang on for a whistle.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Not really sure why they're calling the timeout here, Cheryl. I don't know if it's something the coach didn't like, or is this just they need a breather?
Well, sometimes you need a breather, but also you need to just reset and communicate as you design sort of that next play. So you have to utilize every timeout you get. It's not just to suck back some water.
Excellent stick work on the play. The Flyers cross the blue line and are on the attack. A chance to ice into the empty net.
This was right in my wheelhouse, James. These were the type of moments that I played in, and everyone can take a breath now that the insurance marker has hit the 4x6. On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot.
Philadelphia's got time, and after that empty netter, quite a significant lead on their side now here, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, it's all but over, isn't it? And that's a great play to be able to get that puck 200 feet down the ice when you're under pressure with the extra attacker.
Moves it quickly over to Sanheim. Stopped by the goaltender.
Stahl's been excellent tonight, James. I mean, the score could be a lot worse. His save percentage is great. He's doing everything to keep his team in it. They need to shore up their defensive end and keep going north.
That's it. There's the they continue to find ways to win.
Listen, James, when you're winning games, it's easy to have buy-in, right? Everything's working for you, so you're trusting the process, and that's where you see the real good habits. Tonight was another product of that.
Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for playing.